Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tea and Taboos. My name is Alana, and today I'm here with Tracy.
I'm here, I promise I'm here. But I'm so worried.
Today we're talking about scammers. Love scam, baby, love scam. I don't know the words to Love Shack, but it's a love scam where we can scam together.
I don't know. Put it this way.
Take everyone's money.
Give up our day job.
We'll have to, that's actually going to be our number.
And she froze. So meanwhile, I will stick up the next picture, which is that on the love scams. I'd take the Mickey, but she's not in a very good position for me to make fun of her right now.
I was going to say, did I freeze? Because you froze. I was like, perfect timing, computer and internet and technology. Just as soon as we come in.
Yeah,
it didn't appreciate our song. the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi didn't like our song.
It's a trap.
It is a trap. It is a bad trap indeed.
And it's not getting any better.
No.
Seriously, before we start the comedy, I take a look in the news and there's people, men and women, getting scammed for their life savings. Now, I'm lucky. I'm so broke I can't afford to pay attention. So being scammed out of my money, shops already took it.
You're like, no scammers are coming to my door. Well,
no,
they're going to come to mine. And if they do, I'll fight them up with my crutch.
And I'm sure I've got a bunch of financial scammers at the moment trying to say, no, we're not asking you for money yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're asking the wrong person.
Exactly. And they're becoming more cunning in the sense that, I was just speaking to Tracy literally before we hopped on here about the fact that I got scammed not too long ago, and they actually posed as somebody from my friends list, actually posed as my housemate. So now they're actually going as far as to do identity theft, as in they're getting into somebody's account, they're somehow hacking into other people's account, and then they're posing to be them. Luckily, I know better, and I know that the person at the time didn't speak how they were speaking. So I called them out right away. I was like, I'm not talking to this person. And then they didn't like that they were caught. So,
yeah, then you're a big meanie, right?
Yeah. They tried to be cunning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you talk about them stealing it. I mean, my friend in the UK, she just recently, she'd unfortunately come out of a relationship rather suddenly that she wasn't quite aware that this was going on. And of course, she was brokenhearted. So she's trying to get over this, get back on the horse, go out and date again. So off she tootled back onto Facebook, and somebody knocked on her Facebook door. Hi. And it was a soldier boy. Soldier boy.
I was going to say soldier boy. Oh, sorry.
You don't need a song for that. But here's the thing. So I found this little wonderful image. Let me just put it up here. So it says professors love quickly and claims to be from the US, but is overseas for business or on military service, right? And that's exactly what this guy is. Says, no, I'm in the US military and I'm based in yada yada place up here north of you. And he was getting all sort of like lovey. And my friend was getting quite sort of like, oh, he's really nice. I like him. He phones me all the time. So he's paying attention, And I didn't want to say anything because I did kind of say, well, be careful. It's not a scam. If they ask you for money, no. It's a scam. So she goes, oh, and I didn't want to give too much, because I'm thinking, oh, she's had her heart broken. I'd hate for her to have her heart broken again. But I don't want to sound like a big meanie and say that the guy who's now approached you is a scam artist. I'm just saying, be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
And so I thought, okay, fine. Who is this person? So I did a googly, searchy for this named person. Only to discover the name he's using is of a lieutenant general in the US Army.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And when I looked at the original person, this is a man who's high up in the US military. He is married, kids, yada yada. And this guy, other than the marriage and the kids, he's just transferred all the army stuff or nicked all his army information and stuff and is posing as this person on Facebook. And it's not just this one, it's so many of them. I was getting them through Skype. Hi, I'm in the US Army. Do you want to know me? Actually, no, I don't want to know. And it's not because the person's a US military person. It's because I don't trust that it's actually a US military person.
Isn't that so awful though? Because we do actually have wonderful soldiers and wonderful people in the military who are actually fighting for us and actually going to war and actually flying off to these countries.
Yeah.
And how evil and how horrible to take advantage of even people like that and put them in this bad light when they are serving so many countries and they go out bloodshed and war, and they go to even these different places like Afghanistan's been in a war for years, and they're still people don't think that they think that it ceases to exist. Like, it's still going on. It's been going on for years. And
Absolutely.
it's awful that you've got scammers that are like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, I'm gonna take Lieutenant John and I'm gonna pose as them, and that's just really awful.
It is.
It's like,
and then you've got the women you've got the women on the other side thinking, oh, they've picked up this nice American soldier. And they haven't. They haven't found love. They've just found more pain.
Yeah.
And
so awful.
It is. Yeah, I kind of like thinking that what is there to laugh about this? Except I'd really, you know what I'd really like to be? I'd like to be a fly on the car window of the.
I would love to be
when they raid. No, I would like to be sat up with the military people, U.S. military, going in to get these people. I mean, you'd think the U.S. military could do something about it, right?
Yeah.
They're just about everywhere.
Exactly.
And when you've got fakers using your military staff's information to scam women, it's not just, it's the U.S. military they're putting to shame. It's your country they're putting to shame. It's everything.
Definitely. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been an idiot and I've fallen for scams. I was scammed with Facebook. Well, luckily I didn't take any money off me, but not too long ago, probably about a couple months ago, maybe even 3 months ago, I was an idiot and I sent it was only $40, luckily. But it was this one person on Instagram. I won't use their name. It was an influencer that I really love. She's like a herbologist, she's like a mystic, very spiritual, she does readings and stuff like that. And she's really lovely, and she's always going live and she gives out really great life advice. And I generally thought, because she did actually say, hey, I do give out readings, and I thought it was her, and I ended up giving $40 for a reading, and it was very accurate, I must say. I was like, this is really accurate. But then I knew that it was much more of a deeper scam, because then this person said, you have to come to the temple where we will cleanse you of bad demons, and the cleansing is going to cost this much, and it's also going to cost this much for the materials. And then I was thinking, oh crap, what have you done? You're an idiot. You're a blinded idiot right now. You literally put your foot in it. But I genuinely thought it was this person, because the reading was so immaculate to my life at the time. I was like, oh my God, it was so reflective on my relationship, on my time at work, in my personal life, in my relationships. I was like, this sounds like me. And then it's when they started to go on about demons in your soul, and we need to grab the materials, and we need more money. So they don't stop. They don't stop at that.
I don't know. I don't know. You might find, because it doesn't really matter where you go on the internet, I find a lot of the places, if they're selling a service like that, that usually in the back end of it, there is a whole other lot of strings attached.
Yes. Exactly.
And that's what they do as their normal practice. It's not an outside scam. It's them scamming you.
Yeah.
I've got sort of like Oprah at the back here. Everyone gets scammed kind of thing. Doesn't all fit in on the page, but you get my drift. Everyone gets scammed.
Yes.
And while I can't speak to Oprah's scamming thing herself, she has certainly had scammers on her show.
Bless her.
And she has been scammed by those same scammers, because they give off this kind of like aura of we're so wonderful, only to be discovered years later that they're about a wonderful kick in the pants. In fact, you'd prefer the kick in the pants.
I agree with you, and I will commend them. I've been scammed so many times, and like even my last housing situation, we know about that. This person had taken my money, and they only sent the actual money to the actual landlord, when they kept the rest of the money for themselves. So I do give it to them. Some of them are very good actors. Some of them are very good actors, and some of them are very good at earning your trust. Because I confided in this person. I thought that we were really good friends, and I told her stuff that I don't normally open up about, and she was there for me, and it was all amazing. And I was like, this is my friend. I trust this person. Turns out she's just taking me a ride for my money. So there you go. And it's people who are close to you as well. You never know. You never know.
Oh, here's the thing. Although, I mean, you think about it, you're telling and just saying you're giving all this information. And that's basically what most of them do. If anybody wants to scam you, they get all your personal information out of you, right?
Yeah, they do.
And they can draw it out. And you said that they're very good actors. If they were really good actors, they'd be Tom Cruise.
That's true. Good old Tom Cruise.
Yeah. So they can act for a certain reason so that they can gain something out of it. But they can't actually act.
No, quite right. Or I suppose they pose as something they're not. They're almost like a mimic. Let's call them that, like a mimic, a trickster. There you go. How appropriate, a trickster. There you are.
So,
as you said, they almost take in that information that you're giving them. And then I guess at the time I was in a vulnerable position. So what's that telling them?
And
Alana's in a vulnerable position. Jackpot.
Exactly. I mean, it's like my friend writing on a page that she was sad, she was lonely, she was pissed off with this guy. There's a flag for the first person to come and strike you down and say, oh, hi, be my friend on Facebook. And then I'll get you on WhatsApp, and then I'll get you, and then I'm asking you for money. I mean, eventually, after a couple of weeks, and took us a while, but he turns around and says, oh, no, I have to go to Nigeria because I've got to go and spend some more time doing the military because I owe my sergeant or something some money. I'm thinking, this is the US military, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think a self-respecting army dude would do that.
No.
Anyway, I think
they've served the military, and they just just want to relax. They've seen stuff that we cannot fathom, right?
Just hang on a second. You've frozen, and your voice was going, ow, 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 ow. And my internet connection is unstable.
I was going to say, I think I've frozen again. I would go. Oh, okay. And we're back.
And that
there you go. That worked. Did you just reboot it?
No, it rebooted itself, but I was about to sign off anyway. For the pure and simple reason is I think we might have come to the end of our little time before they kick us off anyway. So we'll be back with our next interesting part of this wonderful episode of Tea and Taboos.
We might have to. Yeah, I was going to say maybe we should record the next one afresh.
Yeah. My internet being unstable is like the state of the world, man. It's all unstable.
Pretty much. We're all unstable. The world's unstable. Everything's unstable right now.
And
so there we go.
We'll be back shortly, I think.
We hope. Ta-ra. We'll be